All right, guys. Um, the $1 million question here is, what is the right type of hardware to get? There are no wrong types, but there are a wrong type for production. It gets really technical and it gets really hard to explain over email and saying yes and no. So hopefully this video is going to make it a little more on the clear side as to what we look for and what the obstacles are. As you guys may know, we do a lot of denim, and so we do get a lot of hardware from Citron, right? Where everyone gets it because it's the best stuff. It looks cool, but there are some things that we need to discuss in order to make sure that we do the job right. The main thing are the die sets. There are a couple different types of die sets. We have the one that we need and the one that we can't use. I'm gonna show you the one that we can't use, and I don't have it here, so just give me 1 second because I forgot to grab it. We're back. Okay. Because there are so many different types of machines, and a lot of you guys and people understand that a lot of the times people that are making jeans, they do it at home with a hand press. So a lot of the hand presses that they have will have a threaded something like this. So that thread won't work for our like commercial type of kick presses, right? This is for the handheld press. So if you're looking for a die set and it looks like this and you're trying to send it to us, this won't work because we don't have a hand press and we don't do anything hand press. What you want to get is a 3/8 shaft top. Well, actually top, 3/8 shaft top. This is from Citron. This is for their buttons that they use, right? This stuff. Different types. This one won't fit because it's just mom made this one. Yeah, see? So this one is from Citron. 3/8 shaft top, 3/8 shaft bottom. And this is where the rivet goes. So this part goes here. This goes in here, right? This and goes in here on the bottom. Boop. And then this crushes it down. 3/8 top, 3/8 bottom shaft. What you can't have is this, any type of threaded type. You can't have anything threaded. So like this, it can't be threaded. It just won't work. And you can't have a 1/2 inch or 3/4 shaft bottom. See, this is another one. This is too big. The machine can't hold it. It looks similar, but this is why you ask. You ask them to give you 3/8 shaft. This is what they always carry. So if you ever get a die set like this is a bottom shaft. This is for a cap. This won't work. This will. 3/8. Okay, remember that. 3/8. Now that we've gone over the shaft, the type of die set, now we can get into the type of buttons, the ones that you should get. So to make it easy, when you get hardware, you always want to ask for the die set to come with it. If you're getting from Citron or China, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you're getting the accompanying die set. Because you see these rivets? This rivet is a standard size rivet, which will fit this one. It goes right in, fits nice. Now, this other one from Citron is a different type because it's a different style. It has this cap. It's more the traditional style where you have to burr the top, you have to compress it, burr it. More traditional. See, this doesn't fit in here anymore. So what do? It becomes a nightmare, right? So you always have to make sure that when you're buying a set of hardware, you'll get it with the die set. Now, we don't keep this. We give this back to you. But in order to do the job right, we need the right tools. And the reason you would be like, oh, well, actually, shouldn't you have this stuff already? I mean, now we do because we do so much of it. But a lot of the times, this isn't traditional stuff. This is very unique and exact. It's very like, you know exactly what you want. Luckily, we do enough, but there's different variables that look at this. Like this is big. Why do we even have this, right? So in a situation like this with this cap, it makes it really difficult for us to do, where we can just take a regular rivet and our size one, and this would fit. So just make sure that you get the right tools. If you get this style and they don't have the 3/8 shaft, then just don't get it. It might sound crazy, but just don't get it, because if you plan on doing any type of production, if there's no tool for it and it all has to be hand done or hand hit, production price will go up because this will take so much time to do by hand. So if your goal is to do production, then make sure you get the right tools. Like how we do it here, we get you ready for production. But these things like this and this, if there's no tool that fits an industrial machine, 3/8 shaft, then it's not really gonna work. So just keep that in mind when you guys are buying these hardware and then the die sets and stuff like that. Lastly, this is my favorite part. You can get this type of button that's pre-drilled, right? Meaning that this one will have 2 little hole cutouts for this type of rivet, right? So it's pre-drilled, boom, and it goes on there. I believe that on their website, they do say not for production. And I believe that's what it says, and it's 100% true. If you're buying hardware from them, same thing as a rivet. If it's pre-drilled, meaning that it has to go already in that slot, don't get it. It won't work for production. It'll be the same thing. It'll just take forever. Even with the right tool, we have to line up where it sits and then kick it, which again, wouldn't work. So if you're buying hardware, you could get the same style. Here it is. We have a bunch of them, right? Get this style. Everything that you get, make sure it's non-pre-drilled, meaning that this will make the hole into this on the side, right? You get a good view of this. This will go into here and create its own holes. And then with the special tool, right? The special tool, it'll go in there, and then it'll go in here, right? It'll pop it in there. And then with the dome, it'll just clamp both of them down like this. I hope this kind of brings a little bit of clarity to all this type of hardware stuff. This is very specific to what we do here. If you're doing generic hardware like this, like regular rivets, you guys don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. This, we got everything for. Donuts, we got all that. Flat tops, we got all that. This is specific to the older style, the YKK from Citron, that kind of stuff, because we do get it a lot. And if you're looking for more information on that stuff, then this is where you're gonna find it, because we do a bunch of it. I hope it clears things up for you guys. If I missed something that you have a question about, let me know in the comments section. I hope you guys learned something. Share this video, because I feel like there's so many people that need to know what you need to get, what to get, and what not to get. If you learned something, hit subscribe, share this with someone, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.